Remember, not all games are created equal. And of course, not all gamers are motivated by the same types of games. Now, just as we teach with universal design for learning in mind to support multiple learning styles, when we use games in the classroom, we must recognize gamer types in a similar way. In 1996, Richard Bartle published a paper that classified players into 4 different archetypes: the killers, the achievers, the socializers, and the explorers. Now, his research has been instrumental in helping us understand the motivations of players in games, but instead of exploring the deep psychological assessment on Bartle's 4-quadrant model, let's just take a broad look at the characteristics of each archetype and begin to think in terms of how our students may be motivated by and engage with games or game-based lessons in our classrooms. Number 1, the killers. I want you not to sweat the name. They don't always want to kill. Killers can also represent a highly competitive drive to be the best, to exhibit power and influence over the world around them in a godlike manner. Often, though, this does end up leading to destructive tendencies. But if we give these players plenty of opportunity to manipulate their environment, this is the key. Games and lessons which contain struggle, danger, environmental manipulation, or opportunities for battle against some antagonist will be very engaging for them. The achievers. Well, obviously these gamers are about achievements, points, levels. In fact, they will also go above and beyond to finish most game content, to seek out every achievement, special ending, or extra reward. Leaderboards, points, and badges are highly effective with this archetype of extrinsically motivated players. Then we have the socializers. These gamers are motivated mostly by interactions. Now, whether this is with other players or even vibrant non-player characters in a single-player setting, they thrive on feelings of collaboration and connectedness. Give these players opportunities to work together collaboratively and further to share their experiences with friends or a broader global community. When you're choosing games or creating lessons, try to find ones or create ones with rich storied characters that create empathy and connectedness. Finally, we have the explorers. Well, these players, you guessed it, are all about the exploration. They love to build, create, and explore hidden landscapes or find hidden items. These players may be all about exploration, but that also represents a desire to experiment and try new approaches to satisfy their inquisitive natures. So give these players games and lessons that allow them to fulfill their sense of questing wonder by exploring and experimenting with very broadly defined zones and ideas. While this is by no means an exhaustive analysis of gamer motivation, the key point here is that we must be cognizant of different motivations of our students, lest we create additional learning barriers by turning favorite games into glorified worksheets, defeating the entire purpose of game-based learning. Now that we better understand game-based learning, let's talk about Minecraft and the impact it can have in our classrooms